Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not, as that may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to look at what you may be possibly struggling with. We're going to look at current energies, what you may need to look at, and then we're going to look at future energies. All right, we have what you may be struggling with is the Empress, okay? Coming into your own power, growing, evolving, changing things up. Maybe you're feeling like you're stuck. You're feeling like you're stagnant. We also have the Ten of Swords, that there may be something that you're still holding on to that you can't seem to get past, right? There's something that's really making you tired, and I feel like it's something that you need to work at and take a closer look at. It could also be your work. Your work could be giving you a lot of heavy energy, and that may be something that you have to look at to change up. Current energies, we have the Emperor. Look at that. I love that. Aries, coming into your own power, coming into your own strength. I feel like I'm seeing him holding his papers. It's a list. It's a researching. It could be education. It could be books. It could be knowledge, learning things differently. We have the Lovers. There could be a relationship that I feel that is maybe holding you back, that you're feeling stuck or stagnant in, and it may be a relationship that you have to look at. It could be some heartbreak from a past relationship that you were holding on to that is stopping you from achieving those things that you want to achieve. Future energies, we have the Eight of Cups, walking away from something, walking towards that Nine of Pentacles, those rewards, those good things. King of Swords is that new way of thinking, right? Analyzing, looking at things, researching things. It could just be your thought process and changing that up and saying, why am I holding on to these Three of Swords? Why am I holding on to these things that are holding me back, that I want to move forward, right? Eight of Wands, right? With the Sun right there, and it's positive energy, and it's moving forward, and it's excitement and energy. So I feel like that's the overall energy, is that you're pushing towards better things. You're looking at things differently. You're letting go of what you feel is holding you back. I feel, for some reason, I just feel like it's a relationship, whether it's a current one or a past one, the memories of a past one. It could be a friend or a family member that there is. I just feel like there's some person, some connection, some memory, or it could be a current person that's sort of holding you back from you in this Empress energy. And sometimes we don't even realize that those things are holding us back, and it's something that we have to look at. It could be a Gemini, because that's Gemini. This is Aries. So it could be that. All right, so let's get some. My first thought was I'm going to go with my Green Witch Tarot. And if there's any of the cards that you are interested in, there is a link down below. All right. Okay. All right, so we have the Lady and the Lord, so we have the Lovers yet again. So I definitely feel that there is a relationship. It could be a current relationship that you feel stuck in, that you need to do some work on, that this relationship has to grow, and it has to evolve, and it has to, I feel like it could be a couple different things. Like I said, I feel like for some of you, it may be that it's a past relationship that you're hanging on to and that you can't let go of. And for some of you, it may be a current relationship that it's time to put work into that relationship, that you're feeling like the relationship is stagnant. It's not going anywhere, or you're not feeling that connection. You're not feeling that deeper connection with that person. And it's about getting to know someone. It's getting to learn about that person on a deeper level. Sometimes we just have those surface connections, and sometimes that's okay. But I feel like in this reading, this person wants a deeper connection with that person, that you want to start working on that. But you feel like you weren't ready to work in it here, but here with the Emperor, you feel like, how do I figure this out? How do I move past this? It could be something that this other person did that bothered you and hurt you and upset you, and you're holding on to that energy. And that could be something that you need to let go of, and that you need to work on. And you have to ask yourself, why am I holding on to that? Because it's affecting my relationship, your partnership. All right. Four of Wands, that partnership, two people working together, and they're smiling and they're figuring things out and they're communicating, especially with that right after the Lover's card. I feel like that may be what the struggle is that's going on with you, is that partnership and that working together. Queen of Swords, thinking of those things that you can work on, thinking on those solutions. Why do you feel this Three of Swords energy if you're holding on to it? Why are you holding on to it? Taking a deeper look at that and really figuring out, okay, how can I get past this? How can I have that reconnection with this person? How can I move forward? How can I move this relationship forward? Nine of Pentacles, getting into that Nine of Pentacles energy again over here in this future energy. I feel like this current energy is like, I want to get back to this Nine of Pentacles. I want to get back to this fun energy, this excited energy, right? They're all smiling and they're happy and they're playing and they're connecting and they're together. Working on things. She's working on her, she's spinning the wool there, and she's working and playing and just really having that connection. I feel like that's what you want. Look at that. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So that's that progress, the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, that forward movement and that security within the relationship. So that may be something that you're not feeling over here and that you're struggling with, and you're figuring out, how do I get that security, that secure feeling back within this relationship? And are there things that you're holding on to that you have to let go of? Are there things that you have to look at, that you have to work on? Oh, look at that. We have the Death card. Perfect. Right? There is something that you're holding on to that's stopping you from that forward motion and that forward movement, and that transformation and that change, and you have to figure out what that is, and then you have to figure out, how do I move on from it? Because I feel like the rewards are great. But I also feel like in this process of you doing this, that you realize, okay, I have to look at things differently. I have to kind of head this off before it builds up. And I have to make sure I look at these things, because if you want to be in this 9 and 10 of Pentacles, that if there's things that are not making you feel that way, what are those things that you can work on to help you to get into that energy, right? The Death card is Scorpio, and it's about letting go of those things that are holding you back, but being able to move forward. Oh, here we are. We have the Emperor yet again. That strength, that knowledge, that knowing what you want, where you want to go, what you want to do. And I feel like it's that empowering energy that you have, that, yeah, like I was able to let that go, that I went through these two cards here and I was able to move past that, and I'm feeling stronger, I'm feeling more confident, I'm seeing things in a different light. You're feeling, we have the High Priest, and that is number 5, which is the Hierophant. I feel like that's that belief in yourself. I feel like that may be something that you were lacking over here. It could have been something that you were questioning over here, but I feel like through this process you're gaining that strength within yourself, and that's incredibly important, is having that confidence and that strength and that belief in yourself, and knowing what it is that you want and what you don't want, and knowing that, hey, I don't want to hold on to negative energy, I don't want to hold on to past hurt, I want to let these things go, because I want to grow, I want to evolve, I want to have my wishes and my dreams and my goals come true. I want to have that relationship that gives me this 9 and 10 of Pentacles feeling, that if that's something that I want, that I have to take the actions to make that happen. I have to make that happen. I have to find the solutions. I have to find those things. I have to actually work on it and do it and make it happen. If the other person isn't receptive to that, then you know, hey, I've tried everything that I could try. I've done everything that I can do, and now I'm confident that I can move on. So it's however that relates with you, but I feel like there's definitely some big decisions going on here. But I feel with the 2 Lovers and the 4 of Wands here, I feel like it's that partnership and that connection that's coming back together for the 2 of you. Look at that. The Fool at the bottom of the card, right? It's almost like a new start within the relationship. It's almost like a new beginning. It's a new feeling. Or it could be that for some of you, you may need to walk away from a relationship. Like I said before, it could just be some energies of a past relationship that you were holding on to, and you kept going through it in your head, and you're like, oh, I got to stop that, right? I got to move on from that, because that's stopping me from moving forward and reaching my goals. And it's stopping me from finding that relationship, right, with the two lovers. It's stopping me from finding that relationship that really will work for me. If I'm hanging on to a past relationship, you know, that's kind of, it's keeping me back. And I've realized that, and that's something that I have to let go of, and that I have to work on right here, these two here, and to gain my strength and my confidence and my faith in myself that I will find the solutions to find my Nine of Pentacles, whatever that is representing. Sometimes we just don't realize that we're holding on to energies and it's holding us back. And I feel like you have to really look at those things and look at your feelings and why are you feeling that way, and ask yourself those questions, right? If you're feeling it a certain way, or you're feeling this Ten of Swords energy and you're like, oh, I'm so tired, I just feel beat down and I feel like I'm in this stagnant energy, and why am I feeling this way, and what are those things that I need to do to change that? All right, we have Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. I feel like it's doing a little bit at a time, patting yourself on the back for all of those little achievements that you're making, and those little things that you're doing, that you're working on, that you're recognizing that there's something that needs to be done. You recognize that there's an emptiness, that there's a Three of Swords around you, that you're seeing that, and then you're putting the work in to change that. And it's those little things that start to add up. And it's also tending to those small things, is those little things that you do within a relationship to show that person that you care, to show that person that they're important to you, to show that person that you want to work on the relationship. And those little things start to add up to a bigger picture. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.